Welcome back to Hellman's Kitchen. My name is Stephen Hellman. I'm a U.S. Coast Guard veteran chef. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to cook a chicken adobo Sinangag burrito. For those of you who don't know what Sinangag means, it's garlic fried rice. It's a Filipino dish. It's delicious. Adobo is a Filipino dish as well. This recipe stems from an old food truck I used to go to when I was stationed over in Alameda, California on a ship out there. Delicious chicken adobo burritos. They would add in tofu too, which same thing for this dish. You can throw tofu in it as well, or pork or whatever. Same marinade, same concept, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it on any menus. If you know where to find it, let me know so I can try it too. This is my own version of it. I hope you enjoy it. When I say your choice of oil, you can use olive oil, sesame oil, canola, whatever you like, whatever you got in your kitchen is fine. For this recipe, I used avocado oil. Now we're going to toss in our oil. I used avocado oil for this recipe, like I mentioned. It's a good high heat oil, so it's got a higher burning point. We're going to saute our diced onions, throw in a bit of salt, saute them just enough to get them cooking, so they're a little translucent. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hellman's Kitchen, for more recipes like this. We're going to add in our pinto beans and squeeze out the lime juice, which will help break everything down nicely. It's really going to help marry the flavors. Now we're going to smash up the beans a bit to loosen up our pot and really help those beans take over the whole pot. So when it comes to this kind of cooking, we don't want to overcrowd the pan because we want a nice crispy mid-fry to this rice. So we're going to do it in a few different batches, right? So this whole recipe is about 14 servings, right? Family style cooking, or if you're meal prepping, this works out really well too. So we're going to do this in a few different batches. Now time for the coveted Sinangag rice, or Filipino fried garlic rice. To do this correctly, you gotta have an ample amount of oil in the pan. Get it real hot too before you throw in that chopped garlic so we can really fry it up, because it's truly a staple to this part of the dish. Make sure to rinse your damn rice before cooking it too, otherwise my buddy CJ's Filipino Ante will come for you. Alright, now we're gonna throw in our marinated chicken. Add a minimum 30 minutes for maximum effect. Overnight is by far the best if you got time for it. If not, 30 minutes is just fine anyways. Now make sure, very important, don't throw out the leftover marinade yet. We're gonna use that for this dish. Once we got these bad boys seared nice and light brown, if you're using a pot like mine, mine's a little narrow, might not get that crispy if it's a little overcrowded. That's fine, because we're gonna pour out the leftover marinade and cover it just halfway over it. If you cover it too much, it'll dry it out a bit actually. So cover it about halfway, and it's almost gonna be like a bit of a stew. Throw the lid on top after you throw everything in the pot. For about 20-30 minutes, we're gonna let it just simmer. This is a pretty simple sauce, which you can get creative with too. Luckily for this time, I had some pretty good avocados. Usually, honestly, I'm shit out of luck in New York City. They're either like an empty sack or they're like a rock. There's no in between for some reason. Sometimes you'll take one home, you'll think it's good to go for the next day. It'll be deflated by the next day. It makes no sense. You can add in some jalapenos, optional, for some added spice as well. Sometimes I even mix in a little hot sauce, some tapatio or some sriracha, get a little extra kick to it. But I've heard people doing other things too with this kind of sauce. Comment on the video anything you tried to add in that tastes good. I'm always curious of different people's creations. Now it is important to lay out your station accordingly. Sauce, then rice, then beans, then top with chicken. Cover with a nice blanket of sauce. I wish I could have a count of how many burritos I've rolled previously on my old ship. A favorite part of my day, especially when we'd have a port call scheduled, which we had some fun ones, is making breakfast burritos in the morning for the crew. I'd lay out my burrito station just like I did here, but I'd be making a few hundred burritos while blasting some music, like 4 a.m. A very important step, which my Mexican buddy Lugo would probably slug me for skipping, is to get that nice crisp on the burrito before serving it. Now you're ready to enjoy a bomb burrito. Let me know if you try another meat besides chicken by commenting on this video. If I can impress my buddy CJ's Filipino auntie with this dish, then that's a win in my book. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to Hellman's Kitchen for more recipes like this.